So on July 23rd, I made a video for you guys and I dove into this chart because Mercury had just stationed retrograde and started its retrograde process. And in this video, I went through and explained some things that I felt might be relevant or could be coming up. Now, this was just released. Miss Tulsi just released some declassified top secret emails connecting a certain someone manufacturing the Russian hoax. Now, I pulled the chart that I used for that video and I want to show you guys some things. Just how pretty cool astrology really is, okay? So this was the chart of the day that all of that was released, and Mercury had stationed retrograde. And as you can see, Mercury started its retrograde conjunct his sun, okay? Mars was conjunct his Mars. Transiting Pluto was conjunct his Jupiter, opposing his Mercury. The sun was also conjunct his Mercury. Also want to note that Saturn is retrograde in his second house. Now this is the chart for today, okay? Mercury has just now stationed. So Mercury is all about our words, our communication, our mind, okay? Messages, hence the emails that were dropped today. And as you can see, Mercury station conjunct his Mercury, and that opposition of Pluto conjunct his Jupiter. Okay, so this is taken place in his 12th house and his 6th house. And we now have the sun at 21 degrees about to conjunct Uranus. So this is going to be the disruptor energy. This is going to be where if you're not truly walking in the light, there could be a little bit of a tower. There could be a little bit of a disruption. But what I found quite amazing was the fact that Mercury is conjunct his Mercury the day that all of this information is released. I do want to note that transiting Mars is in his 8th house of secrets, things that are hidden. I also went back and pulled the chart for the day that all of this seemed to have taken place. Okay, they said it was December 22nd, 2016. And I want to note what's standing out to me the most is his Chiron is at 5 degrees of Pisces, and Mars was actually about to conjunct that, but Mars was also within a 3-degree orb of a conjunction of his Chiron, okay? The transiting North Node was conjunct his Pluto, because his Pluto at 6 degrees, and also Eris is at 3 degrees. And I do want to note that the moon was conjunct Jupiter in the 8th house of secrets, but also things that are hidden. Mercury and the sun. Mercury was retrograde, okay? And this has to do with your rewards, hopes, wishes, dreams, the collective, people, humanity, or at this point, it would be all the American people of the United States. So we've got Mercury retrograde, about to retrograde with the sun. And then I do want to note we had Saturn in Sag in the 10th house. So it almost feels like these things from the past are definitely coming back around. Saturn, was that truly good karma that was laid, or was that bad karma that was laid? I also want to add real quick, this is going back to the chart today. We're about to have the nodes, the North Node. Okay, keep in mind, when all of this transpired with the other chart, the South Node was conjunct his Chiron. And so over the next year, we're going to have the North Node conjunct his Chiron, helping to bring this up. I also want to add that Pluto being in the 12th house, this can represent isolation. The 12th house is known for hospitals, jail, insane asylums, isolation. Okay, it can also be known as the house of healing too, the house of undoing. As I told you all in my first video, all that is hidden that is not of the light is going to be brought up to the surface. As you can see here, things are definitely being released. Now, this is all for education and entertainment purposes only, okay? And I did want to show you guys just truly how awesome astrology is, and being able to go through the different dates, the transits, and see what's truly the driving force of bringing this all to light. Mercury is playing a huge role in this, and the reason being is because transiting Pluto is opposing his natal Mercury. Emails that were sent, is he truly doing right by humanity? Because if it's not in integrity and it's not the right direction, it's going to be brought to light. Pluto's going to bring that tower. But anyway, let me know what you think. Drop a comment. And I love you guys. I'll be back. See you soon. Bye.